Hello and welcome to what is this, week six? Week six of the Jets of Time ladder tournament. I'm here with Silver Neo 82. We're gonna walk you through this four-way race. How's it going, Neo?
It's going pretty good. Looking forward to this race.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we're on week six now. I think we have 10 weeks in total. So after this, there's only a few races to go. And I probably should know more about the actual structure, but here, we should maybe have a bracket for points that we can display on screen, but we don't have that today. But what we do have is a four-way async race. Of course, all these videos were recorded beforehand, and they're all synced up for us to enjoy. So yeah, without further ado, I'm sure we'll get started very soon.
All right.
All right, it looks like we have Azurkale, Chakasura, Zeudoark, and Zelfer. These are all incredibly strong runners, as far as I'm concerned. Although I'm just a commentator these days. Tekanu, hello, welcome.
Hey, Tekanu. All right, so I'm seeing Robo and Magus.
Of course, these days we run on Boss Randomizer, and it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. So since we have the speed gaming tournament going on, or it was going on, we just have less staff available. So today me and Silver Neo are splitting tracking and commentary duties together, but hey, we showed up. So looks like we have Azurkale doing desert. I see Zeudoark starting that bridge quest early. That's good. He's doing that's a good early route that I don't see enough these days, but I still like to do it myself. Chakasura is going for this another early thing, which is a Denadoro fight. Now that's goddamn interesting. Zelfer's had lean square. I can't. Everyone's doing something different here, and it's very difficult for me to keep track. Yeah, we have Chakasura going to the desert now too. Oh, he's doing that Ret Knight skip. That's very difficult to actually do. I would not risk that myself during a race, but if you sneak right past Ret Knight, you're able to pick that chest. And this is a pretty smart strategy on Chaco's part. Azur did a little earlier. You want to pick those chests. You want to You know, honestly, you can get some pretty good items. Okay, now we know that Chrono is at Frogsboro. That's valuable information. That's as good as picking a good item, is knowing where someone is.
And yes, I am back. Sorry about that. Pseudo found the first character. That would be Ayla over in Cathedral. Zilfer did the tools check, which is the bent sword.
Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of more of this these days, which is a little more Guardia Forest. I didn't used to hit that up so much, but it seems like a really good idea because I see a lot of racers doing that nowadays.
Now we got most of the racers heading into Cathedral now. Is Pseudo gonna dip out? Looks like it.
Yeah, looks like he might be happy with what he's found so far. I mean, I would look out for a fourth character.
Right. I mean, at least he's got the team you don't have to go do the magic thing for.
But if that fourth character ends up to be, say, Marl, and we have a Prism Shard required quest,
right,
that could get important later on. We'll see if anyone takes that fourth character, and then we'll just see what happens.
Oh, I'm sure someone will take it. I just don't know who.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if it's not Marl for that quest possibility, okay, we do have Azur at least going to get his power tab.
Did Choco just take the Prism Shard or not? I didn't see that. I know he went to Snail's shop.
Oh, we do have a Prism Shard in play here, eh?
Yes, it's at the Snail stop.
I didn't do a good job of tracking. I don't know if any of my people have it. So, oh jeez.
Let's see, it looks like Pseudo is going to do the tools check as well.
But if Prism Shard is in play, I would be looking for Marl, maybe. I would just want to know where she is.
Absolutely. Let's see, it looks like Azur might be dipping out too. Let's see if Zilfer does the same thing here. Checking for text there. And number 3 dipping out of Cathedral. That's surprising. heading to Denadoro. Pseudo doing the market fight. Azure seems to be doing the tools check. And checking Pierre.
Huh, bent sword. Not great.
Right? And that is of no help, even with the prism shard in play. Pseudo heading into Hecarim Cave. Let's see if Choco wants to do the full cathedral run.
Honestly, I would love to see that right now. And it
Him
could
come
put
up
him ahead. Yeah, depending on who pops out there, even Luca, just for team strength.
Right.
I'd love to see that.
Do they have an AoE magic that they can use in Hecarim? Because I don't think... Magus does have Ice 2 coming up first, but he doesn't have it yet.
Yeah. But it could come... I mean, Hecarim's the place to go if you want it quick. So it might take a couple of painful fights.
11 points to go, and he'll have Ice 2.
And those, octopi or whatever in that jar thing... You can kind of take care of them with physical, but painful and long. But if it burns you,
those other enemies, you gotta have some sort of AoE.
Yeah, like the Temporites or something. Like you can't hack away at those with physical. But the octopuses or whatever they're called.
Well, you can hack away at them. It's going to take a while.
It could be worth it to hack away at them for 1 or 2 fights, just to get your first AoE magic. Just keep an eye on your tech. And
it looks like Choco's going to do the full cathedral.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see this.
Very excited.
Also, Zito he's getting deeper and deeper in Hecarim. I'm really curious to see what's in Hecarim. And Zelfer. No, he's just doing a little bit of leveling.
Okay.
I thought maybe he would start heading up Denadora, but no.
If he can get some tech, he might.
That's right. This is actually a pretty classic leveling spot.
Has he got all 3 characters berserked?
Yeah. I think he might actually.
Just put the controller down.
Yes, he does.
That's
wow.
Outstanding. Just walk in and put the controller down.
Yeah, he's looking at that Ice 2, and he's probably going to head into Hecarim right after that.
Right.
He's going to have a much quicker Hecarim than Zudo. We're just going to have to see how that pays off for each of them. Oh, look, Zudo already has Ice 2.
Right. Azur's using the desert to try and get his tech points. And that's a little more hazardous than doing Hecarim to get the point. And he resets.
Absolutely. You're going to miss a lot in the desert if you're going for physical attack. Yeah.
I mean, it's great tech points, but you've got to be able to AoE them.
Yeah, if you have water 2 or even water or ice 2 or ice,
Fire 2 even.
yeah, even fire can really help you there.
Choco's going to be the first one to show us a boss. Let's see who we have.
Oh, actually, it looks like Zudo
Oh, right.
is already showing us a boss. Yeah, he's got Dalton.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, and Choco got Nizbel and reset. I am guessing that's because he has no lightning.
Right.
Yeah, and he took a very smart save there, and he's just going to jet right out. So, yeah, Zudo is facing Dalton at Heckran. So Dalton's going to have, what, 2,500, 3,000, maybe?
Too many. Here? Too many. Let's just leave it at that. Because that's going to hit like a truck. Or he usually does with physical.
He can be a little bit of a sourpuss, but looks like he's not doing...
It's Dalton Plus, so I've heard he runs away at a certain point.
Does Dalton Plus? I don't know. Jeez. We need some help from Chad on that one. So we got Choco going, he's going bridge now. So we're going to see what key items here on bridge, and we're going to see if he tries to keep it. Grand Leon, he may very well skip that, and of course he did. Really not going to lead to any progression that we know of at this point. We don't know who's behind Yakra either. But what we do know is we have mass immune pieces, and we have a possibility of Frog and the Grand Leon. That's interesting.
Oh, I hope to see the Grand Leon.
Then again, maybe I'm remembering last week's seed, and it was very much based around that.
I don't remember last week's seed. I don't remember yesterday's seed. Are you kidding?
All right. We got Zudo taking major damage from Dalton Plus.
Right. That is not... there it is. There's the runaway.
There's the runaway.
But now I don't know if that's triggered by the amount of damage he's done to Dalton or not.
Again, we're going to have to count on chat to fill in the blanks here from time to time.
Oh, and Zelfer got the bat skip. I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a little tricky. You have to be relaxed. That's the number one thing I've found. You have
a
to
little
be
tricky. I've never done it before. It's got to be a decent trick.
And so we'll see what Zudo gets here.
Robo's
ribbon. That is not helpful.
Well, he's got Robo, so it's a little helpful.
It's a little helpful.
I mean, this early on, I'll take it, and I'll use it.
Absolutely. Especially this early. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it looks like... Boy, it looks like if we have a lot of people going for it now, and whoever doesn't get it might actually fall behind. So it actually could be really important.
Possible. Pseudo's doing the bridge check. We got Choco and Zelfer, both at Dalton. Well, Choco was. Did he take a reset? Or am I just wrong? I could be wrong. I'm wrong.
Well, Choco reset at when he got the bridge check, and it was Grand Leon.
Oh,
I suppose he went back into Heckran at that point.
Pseudo just did the same thing. He's going to check Frog's hole here.
I'm not sure if Choco got that sword piece either from the Carpenter.
He did get the sword piece.
I'd like to assume he
Wait. I don't know if Choco did. I did not see that.
I'm sure at this point he had done that check, so I'm just gonna fill that in.
Oh,
This is,
if he pulls up his items and I don't see it, I'm going to give you hell.
we could invite anyone in here to track right now, because
Oh yeah, definitely. If anybody wants to join us,
hell yeah.
if any of the racers want to pop in here and give us their 2 cents on what's happening at the moment.
Yeah, as Mien says, it's true. The auto trackers are on that screen. It's a lot easier when you have them for yourself. Okay, so we're gonna get a couple of robo ribbons here. We already knew Chrono was at Frogsboro, so we knew that. Azure might be heading into here to get Retinite. It looks like, because he has Ice 2, he's actually gonna get some levels here and really rip through the desert.
And since he has Robo, he can finish it out. So it's
exactly.
It's not a bad call. Not a bad call at all.
Yeah, I think we'll see a key item get produced here from Azure. Oh. We have Zudo dropping in too. Well, from one of them, we're going to see a key item here.
Choco's heading in to find our favorite Dalton. And Zelfer's going to make a desert check.
Yeah, I'm watching Chocosura's screen now, and I'm like, I would just be so unhappy about this encounter here.
Right. I mean, it could be worse.
It could be worse.
I mean, you end up with Super Slash or Flea Plus right off the bat.
Flea has got to be the worst encounter you can get, you know, like whether if Flea is where they're supposed to be, I don't know. Do we call Flea they? I think we do. Pretty sure. But that aside, even if Flea is where they're supposed to be, it's a tough battle. And then you start throwing Flea into different areas, whether it's where Yakra's supposed to be or where the twin golems are supposed to be. It's always going to be so much more challenging than, you know, any fight maybe you've ever fought in this game.
Forget Lavos, get the double Flea fight.
I still think Flea is like kind of just an androgynous like character in the game. I don't know. Oh, we don't have to go into the lore. We don't normally do that. You know.
Well, if you want to delve into the lore, I do know it.
We'll have to do a lore stream. We could do it on Jets of Time. We'll see. We'll look into that. But for now, we're gonna stay away from the lore and we're gonna focus on the racers. And we have 3 Retinite fights going right now.
They all think alike. Choco taking a nap?
Yeah, it's a good thing to actually know where all your free heals are, your free shelters, saves.
Right. The only one I usually took was the prehistory one. I never really went back to.
And of course the Enertron. You know, you're gonna hop into a couple of those. It's like these Red Knight fights are very even.
Who's going to be the first one? Well, it looks like Azure should be the first one to finish it off. And gets the middle bit. gets fire 2 and triple kick out of it. Can't complain there. Grab that tab on the way out.
Yeah, we're gonna get to soon see. Oh, little fake out there.
What?
Now going straight for the key item.
Well, Pseudo's going straight for it. And Zelfer heads to the desert, makes a check, doesn't go for Ret Knight. Or did, because there's a tab. Whoa. I missed that fight completely. Okay. No, it's Choco who's made their desert.
Oh, we have
run.
ethers on this shot. That's awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Zudo's just a little bit ahead of the pack here. And I'm really interested to see.
Never mind the time paradox that just happened.
It never seems to matter, to be honest. Like, oh wow, Zelfer's right in there too.
Right, just right behind him.
And
Panda!
there we go.
That opens up the game a bit.
Yeah, so, well, we also, however, have not seen Denadoro Mountains. So,
We're about to.
yeah, there could be something there that's really juicy. It could be, I don't know, a total waste of time. We'll have to wait and see, but we do have Pendant, so we can go to the future. We can get, you know, what, 3 key item checks and just a whole bunch of gear.
Interested to see who's going to make the Genodome check. Zelfer's going to head to jail.
But yeah, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Zelfer. I tell you, that Genodome can be juicy for a lot of reasons, and not only because from, you know, out of 1 out of 10 seeds, it has a good key item in it, but if you're at the right level and you're set up for it, you can do a good grind there, and you can really get ahead of the rest of the pack in terms of just levels, techs. So yeah, we have Azur and Zudo heading up. Heading up Denadoro. See what Choco Sora decides to do here.
And the mountains are nice.
I personally see that magic tab as a waste of time.
You know what? I'd like to grab it. Especially if I have some magic users. Especially if it's like a +5.
Fair enough. Fair enough. If I'm in the mood and I enjoy the poetry, you know, maybe I'll take it. But
Ooh, found a blue rock.
so now Jocko's picked up his pendant, and we're gonna see where he goes next. He's going Denadoro as well. So this will be interesting. we're going to be able to see on Zoodoark and Ezer's screens just where this leads. Could be a total waste of time.
It could be, but it's always worth a check.
Also, now with that pendant, if Zelfer chooses to go through the factory, he could get magic early for his team. Wait a second. You don't need magic for this team, do you?
Nope. I'm still waiting to see someone try and do a dragon tank skip right in the middle of the race.
Dragon tank skip is something I haven't seen in a while. It could have been patched out, even if they didn't try.
Well, I haven't seen anybody attempt it in a race since the taco skip. I think it scared people.
Yeah, that's a good point. Kind of like rolling a D100. So we have Golem Boss. Okay, that's great. I'm not going to complain about that, but see what he drops for a key item.
Right. Yeah, downed him without a problem.
Yeah, Golem Boss you can even do nothing to, and he'll just run away. But if you can kill him, you get some tasty XP and TP.
Definitely seen some tasty treats there. All right. What are we getting, Pseudo? Oh, I hate this weight. Bent hilt.
I knew it. Oh man, no one knows who's behind Yakra either, right? No one fought Yakra.
No one did it.
I'll bet it's Frog back there, man. I'll bet you. But also, they do have the pendant, so it may not matter at all.
And then the Grand Leon at Bridge. It's all lining up. Starting to, sort of.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
We have Zelfer future.
Yeah, we're gonna really watching Zelfer's screen now because he's into the future. He's picking up some good gear, and he's gonna be able to show us some of those checks. That
Pseudo's making the check back at Cathedral now. He's betting on Frog.
Ooh, now see, that's perhaps not the worst call.
Right?
Oh, see how this goes, though. What if it's, I don't know. Marl? Because we found Chrono.
Where did we find Chrono at?
Chrono is in Frogsboro.
Okay. Yeah, stream kind of hesitates on me now and again. I think I missed it because of that.
I think Marl might be worse than finding Luca, kind of. It would just, like, open it up too much.
I think Azure did pick up the bent hilt.
Right, so that means he's going straight to Frogsboro there to pick up Chrono. I don't know if necessarily there is a
He would have to
sword
forge it first.
Oh, he got the new. Nice. But if he has a good sword for Chrono, he'll just be able to like put him right into his party.
But he can't grab Chrono right now. He didn't forge it into the Massimo.
That's true. He's got to forge it first.
We got a Son of Sun check at Zilfer. Now I've noticed something's changed about the Son of Sun fight. Because it used to be there was always the top left or the bottom right flame was always the first one that would activate the damage. Now it's random. Actually random.
I think it was always random. Pretty sure. I think it may have to do with when you select your turn. I think, but I don't know.
Choco's about to find his bent hilt here, I believe.
I think it can really show up just about anywhere.
Yep. And we are seeing the Nizbal fight over at Pseudo. At least he has some lightning this time.
Yeah, that obviously would be the main reason you'd avoid Nizbel. Nizbel is down. That's awesome. But you can also, even if you don't have lightning, if you have like a strong magic attack, say if you had like Antipode or Antipode 2 or something, just say you have that. That would be fine. Yeah, that would be fine. All those things would be fine as well. Because any boss that spawns there is only going to have roughly 1,000 HP. So.
Oh, and Zelfer finds the hero medal.
Wow.
So the hero medal's at some sun.
I really hope.
So,
so Zudo is about to.
Did somebody roll a Legacy of Cyrus seed?
We get to see on Zudo's screen first who is here. And
Marl.
It is. Wow. Okay. No frog for us.
I'm willing to bet they're gonna find frog in the future.
Yeah, you know.
Well, it's a 50-50 shot. It's either gonna be in the future or in prehistory.
So we do have a few racers here who will have access to the future very soon. We'll see if anyone goes to Protodome first. Because that's just like go mode right away. If it's frog. Yeah.
Zilford dipped out of the future and doing some sealed chest checks.
Yeah, it's never a bad idea. Got a black male. I mean, that's awesome because it is black absorb.
Right, you can use that to cheese the last fight against Zeal 2. A magic seal and a sage bow. Think he's looking for those prism specs?
Wait, these days you don't know. They really are, I think, rarer than they ever have been.
Heading back to the future, Genodome. Before Protodome? And before Guardian. Ooh, getting gutsy. Choco's about to go find...
But of course, Zelfer didn't get that hilt, so...
Oh, Choco takes a reset after seeing Marl. Slap.
Oh, wow.
Just slap. Looks like he's going to head to the future and put Ayla in jail with a berserker on.
We're just gonna have to wait and see if anyone goes to Protodome here,
Right?
because that could really provide you with just go mode. Maybe we'll see. I don't know, but holy crap! Of course, if we expected anyone to go to Genodome a little bit early, it would have been Zelfer.
Right.
He's had a lot of success with that strategy. And for reasons that he's probably... I've been watching closely, but I'm sure his tech is going up like insanely right now.
Oh, yeah.
And since he never had to visit Specchio, his team is just going to get really strong right now. Meanwhile, everyone other than Zelfer is just making their way into the future here. We got Azur is closest to his potential checks, and we'll see how it goes here. We'll see if if we see like a Protodome check. I'd love to see that. See it just how Zelfer sets up this Genodome. He may be going for a conveyor belt skip, but it doesn't look like it necessarily now. Just because he opened up that room.
It's not an easy skip to make.
He may be looking for gear rather than trying to complete this dungeon quickly, but we won't know until he actually goes up that conveyor and opens up that door.
It is a good place to check for gear, though.
Yeah, both rooms, that room and the other room, provide, 4 to 5 chests? I think just 4. Can't remember, but... Yeah, looks like he's going for the conveyor skip here. Zelfer, that is, because he's opening up that gate. And then he's gonna... Well, let's see what happens.
Looks like Azur's forging the Mazimune. Pseudo's making his way through some of the future parts that I usually don't see in a Jets run.
And Azur, just checking that once you forge the mass immune, you're able to get basically a godly item, maybe, from Tabin there. But looks like just got a sonic arrow. Not great. Oh, it does look like Azur got frog?
I didn't see it.
I may have been looking at different screens when that happened. Was that a protodome or?
I'm having stream issues here. Yeah, check it out. Oh, Pseudo skips him.
Yeah, so here we go. Oh, nice. Selfer gets that conveyor skip. Cleans the chest, and he's ready to move on to Mother Brain. We'll see what she drops. Meanwhile, Chakasora's heading into Protodome here. He's going to pick up Frog.
Pseudo's gonna forge his mass immune.
Sir is headed right into Magus Castle. I can't help but think he's in the lead at this point, but we'll just have to see. I think the Mother Brain drop here could be, we'll just have to see.
Jerky. Just watch.
If it's jerky, we might see Zelfer head back to. Oh, geez, but who knows? Zelfer might just hit up. What? I don't think he did Guardian.
Oh no, he went from Son of Sun
To Gino.
Yeah. After making a quick stop.
Huh. Well, it's gonna be interesting.
Pseudo's gonna head
just
to Megas.
Yeah.
Are they counting on something to be on Woe?
Well, in the new, actually, I believe it is Go mode for Azur and for Zudo. Because once you fight Magus, you can go straight into the Ocean Palace now. So they have Go mode.
Huh.
Yes. So as long as you go through Magus's castle, you don't need the ruby knife to get into the Ocean Palace, basically. So I don't know if Go mode is declared when you get that combination Frog, upgraded sword, or if you need to fight Magus first. I don't know, but
I'm wondering if anybody will hold on to Frog and do the bridge check just to grab the Grand Leon and then finish it out. Because that'll do more damage than the Mass Immune.
Would be tempted, especially at this point. It's going to be really quick.
And we got the Mother Brain fight over on Zelfer's screen. Choco forging his mass immune.
Like on Azur's screen, we see an Atropos fight. That's always fun. She pretty much does all of Robo's tricks, but I don't know. Sometimes she's easy. Sometimes she just seems to slam you into the ground. But I suspect this isn't the worst place to run into her.
So Genodome was Moonstone.
Moon. Huh. So we definitely have another Go mode kind of trickling around here. I wonder if Zelfer's going to go for that. And if he's going to try and get that Marl and that Prism.
I don't know. It seems more like a fetch quest.
Well, we'll see what he gets at Guardian here, too. Because he's, at this point, the only one who has not done Denadoro.
Did Zelfer find a ruby knife somewhere? I haven't seen that come up anywhere. Why is that lit up?
Was that Son of Sun?
Son of Sun was...
It must have been Ruby Knife.
No, Son of Sun was the hero medal.
Oh, hero, of course.
I'm gonna check that up. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, that shouldn't... I don't think that should be a thing.
Correct.
I don't think we've seen a Ruby Knife.
Yes, our auto trackers are having a slight issue today. It was in Frog's Burrow. Okay.
I see.
Thank you, chat. Thank you very much.
He must have picked up Chrono, then. You don't have to, but I wonder if he did.
You probably would have if you got behind there. So. Didn't grab Chrono.
Yeah, I'd probably skip him too. But
I never skip Chrono. That's just me.
Very interested in seeing where Zelfer's path takes him here, because we do have, three racers now going into Mega Slayer. Zelfer's taken a little bit of a different path.
Maybe it pays off.
It could pay off. And we see Hekran over there on Azur's screen. He's going to have a little bit higher HP than you're used to, but, I don't think he's really going to murder your team or anything. It's a pretty good fight.
All right, we'll see
Yep.
what's at Guardian right here.
Yeah. Very exciting.
Thomas Pop.
Well,
It'll be
The
interesting to
first
see if he goes that arc.
I mean, in the time, we're just going to have to look at how our other racers are progressing through Mega's Castle. So far, they're doing well, I think, against all of these bosses. I think Azur Kale's in the lead here.
Looks like Zelfer's going to find the Grand Leon here. And he resets.
He may regret that soon.
Right? Because he knows he's got the hero medal, half the sword, he knows where to find Frog. And now he's going down to Dora where he would find the bent hilt. And he's going to regret not grabbing that Grand Leon while he had a chance right there. It's all going to come together right there.
I feel like I regret he didn't do Thomas Pop, but that's because I know what
Thomas
he's gonna
Pop-
find.
Thomas Pop would end up being a fetch quest.
Well, he very well may find Dreamstone there, but we just don't know. That's basically that's what he needs right now
That's true.
to just get that go mode.
If he would find Dreamstone there, he would jump in the lead. Because that's a little faster than where any of the other racers are at the moment.
Having said that, I think he still needs Gate Key. Pendant won't cut it. So you still need that Gate Key to get to 65
Right.
million.
Right.
Yeah. But he could find Gate Key at Thomas Pop, then find the Dreamstone in Reptite Lair. I'm really trying to think positive here.
Right. That would be thinking positive.
Because as we can see, like our other racers are just progressing through Mega's Castle like pretty well. Like Azur's still in the lead easily here, but they're all well on their way to Lavos at this point. There's really nothing in their way except a few bosses. They don't have to get any more key items, so
Oh, yeah, there are no more key items between here and there, so.
And Zelfer is approaching Massimune, which was what was it again?
Messamune would be bent hilt.
Not the key item, but the boss. I forget. Was it Golem Boss? Doesn't matter. I think this is going to be easy no matter what. You're going to get that bent hilt and think, oh my goodness, I should have checked that protodome.
Yeah.
Having said that, I mean, even if Zelfer here decides to go that route, still has the advantage of all of those extra levels and tech. And I think if we took a snapshot right now of all the racers, Zelfer is probably in the lead in terms of levels and tech.
That's true. He wouldn't have to stop to grind.
Zeudoark's going into Ozzy's floor drop layer, whatever the heck we call that place, but looks like he got through it in one go.
You mean worst room in the game? What?
He almost knows his skips. He almost got that. But on your way up the staircase, there are skips where you can not get into any fights. And it really is not good when you do because you can't run. So he's going to deal with this fight right now. As, Azurkale's ahead of him for sure. Chocosur is a little bit more behind. But we're going to see Azurkale probably face Magus first here.
And what do you suppose Zelfer's thought was right there at Bent Hilt?
Well, I just can't guess, but I think we're about to realize what it was. Just whatever he does next.
Resets.
Yeah, he's going to Protodome.
He's going to Protodome. Wait,
That
what?
That's not Protodome. He realizes, and oh, here we go. Goodness, here's Frog now. He's really, if this is the way he goes, I mean, he's behind now, like a big time behind. We have Azurkale is like facing Ozzy here. He's about to go into the Magus fight.
I don't know. You stick that hero medal next to the mass immune on Frog. With the increased crit, you can probably get through the fights a little faster. Just a little bit.
Especially Magus.
Oh, yeah. And with his extra levels, he's going to fly through the castle a little faster than the rest of them.
Yeah, looks like Zelfer's realizing what is happening now. Has to reforge that mass immune, and he's going to go for go mode. I still would be very interested to see what's behind that Thomas Pop. Could be a gate key. But also, there's the whole Prism Shard quest as well, which they all left out. We do have Marl available, we have the Prism Shard available, and we have the Moonstone available if you were, going to go to your way to get that. But this just goes to show that if you get that Magus Castle path early, you should just take it, especially in a race.
Chrono standing in for Magus.
Yeah, I think when he does project his most powerful spell, it will be lightning based. So it'll be like a luminaire.
Right.
You do have to watch out for that, but it looks like they all have barrier, so probably fine. Yeah, Pseudo-Art coming up on that Magus fight now, and depending how the fight goes for Azurkale, they could it could equalize here. We'll just have to see what happens.
Hey, those extra levels could pay off.
Yeah, especially with Zelfer now heading into Magus Castle. I feel like he's going to have a way quicker run through here than any of the other racers. He's more leveled up than anyone else. He probably has better gear. I didn't get a chance to scope out a lot of his gear, but...
Well, he apparently has a Crisis Arm and Robo-Tackle.
That could help him a little bit, I think.
And he could end up finding the Prism specs up here.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he has a quick Magus Castle. He could really catch up here, I think. All right, now Zalfer is going to start the actual part of Magus Castle. He's going to have to fight Flea and Slash, or, in this case, I think it's Atropos and Hekran or something. Azurkale's probably coming up really close now to a Magus finish, but Zeudoark's right in the battle with him. Depending on who can do more damage here, I think Zeudomark might have the edge just because he has that mass immune on Frog. And he's going to be able to lower Magus's magic defense, or in this case it's Chrono, but it still works the same. And what you want to do...
Ooh, there's the Luminaire.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Oh!
Could have been a lot worse. We only have one character down. That's Magus down.
Couldn't have been worse by a whole lot.
Yeah, they did. Azur did have those barriers up. That's a smart choice. It's gonna cut that magic damage down by 1/3. And so now we see, Zetoark and Azrael. Like, I think they're really kind of duking it out here. Zetoark could really gain some time on this fight.
Oh.
They're both taking a Luminaire right now. Ooh, they're both really hurting now.
Yep. That was rough.
Oh, Zetoark just threw out a Hail Mary. He's now in the lead. Zetoark is now in the lead.
And Azur's right behind him.
Yeah,
Same
right
thing.
behind him. They both threw a Hail Mary. They were probably counting HP. I wasn't. But, if you know what HP Magus is at, you can always hit him with physical damage. Always. And you will always do damage to him. Beautiful, beautiful finish there by both of those racers. Zeto's a little bit ahead. Chakasur is not too far behind now. And we have Zelfer. He's starting out the castle, but he's a higher level. It's gonna be faster for him. And he may not have to grind at Ocean Palace. We'll see what happens.
Wow, an 11-second difference. Pseudo unlocking magic.
Interesting. That could pay off with I don't know if you're gonna use Frog for certain things, but you already have Ayla for Dino Tail.
Frog's heal.
That's a good point. If you're gonna stick with this team, you do want heal. But if you ditch Frog at this point, which I would be tempted to do that.
Well, there would be no point to ditch Frog at this point, since he's the only one on the team that needs magic anyways. So I'm pretty sure he's sticking with it.
See how this goes. Oh, geez, Chakasur is already on Magus there. Okay, we'll watch his fight closely, and we'll make sure that if he has any severe party deaths or anything like the other racers had. Zetoark and Azrael both had 2 party members down when they killed Magus. Or Cronus? Whatever. And yeah, Zelfer's through that fight now. So he's going to be heading through Magus Castle now. There's a lot of runaway fights, and there's a lot of fights that you will benefit from having strong magic. I think it looks like he knows where to run away, and we're going to see how he does in the other gauntlets here, where you can't run away. Meanwhile, geez, looks like Azrael's headed down to old Golem. And is this even randomized? Oh wow, Zedoark. I don't know what he did. He must have checked something there. Because he did kill Magus first, but now he's gonna face the Golem second. So he must have done something extra.
He made some shop checks.
Oh, he did a bit of
unlocked magic.
Oh, of course, the magic. Of course, yeah. Yeah. I remember. All right, here we go. Golem. If he keeps killing bosses faster than Azurkale, then...
Right.
Yeah, the Golem is, pretty straightforward. I mean, we've talked about it a million times. He'll copy your attack, and you want to keep him cycling. And you want to avoid Shadow and Lightning. I mean, if you avoid Shadow Lightning and you keep cycling through your magic attacks, you pretty much won't die. I think it's that simple. We don't have to get too detailed about that. You can also put him to sleep really easily, and you can cast Stop on him really easily. That's a good point. If you have Absorb Gear, you can totally attack him with those colors, because he will always counterattack you with the color you use on him. So if you are wearing Absorb Gear of that color, it's a free fight, no matter what color you're wearing, no matter what you're attacking. But that aside, cycle. I like the cycling technique more.
Zelfer getting all the skips in. Well, we'll see how this one goes. And it looks like he's going to get it. Nice.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job running up those stairs.
Chronomagus drops a wood sword.
That's hilarious. We got Azurkale is definitely having a strong lead here. Running with that team that you do not need to learn magic from, that's gonna be a huge advantage here, I think. Zedoark, I can't blame him for taking his time out to do that, but goodness gracious, I think we're about to see why you should not ever do that. Because Azurkale is
right behind him, though. Just right behind him.
I'm trying to peek at that tech menu. It's going to be a huge difference here who has Dino Tail, Frog Squash, etc., and who doesn't.
They both have Dino Tail.
Oh Arc executes it with 1 HP. Now, Zelfer isn't too far behind now. I feel like my feelies feel like he is actually gaining time here. I think he's doing much quicker progress in Magus Castle here. I think he's going to catch up.
Yeah, I think the same.
Soon. I think he's going to have a way easier fight with Magus than the others. Just because he's more leveled up, he has higher HP. And we are seeing some grinding being done by Azurkale and Zudoark here. This is a pretty classic grinding spot, especially if you can wipe them in one hit, which we are seeing. You can just see how many experience and tech points they're getting from this. Ooh, Azurkale's jumping ahead here. Feels like that's enough grinding. We're going to see where Zudoark lands. Doing a little more grinding here, it looks like. Okay, that's fine. You don't want to be under-leveled or under... You don't want to have the... You don't want to be without the techs that you need, especially for Lavos. Lavos is really nasty, and boy, you want to be ready for Lavos, so... Honestly, this is where you decide, and it looks like Azurkale has decided he's ready for Lavos.
See, I think this is where Zelfer's going to catch up. Not having to level up as much as the rest of them.
He unfortunately, he took a lightning attack there, but I think he's going to try and do some... Well, we'll see what happens here.
Well, they all took the lightning attack, and...
Uzi Punch. He's holding off on Ayla. But he's gonna have maybe the quickest Magus fight we've seen today.
Right.
Maybe if he executes this properly. He definitely has the most damage output. Of course, we already see Azurkale on the elevator. And it looks like he did let Ayla have some HP drain. Will it be enough?
That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be an easy elevator. You want to have at least 45 MP for this. Each Dino Tail takes 15 MP, and you have 3 fights to get through, so... This is going to be no problem at all, especially if if Ayla's speed is higher than any other character. All you have to do is, like, hammer the A button. Looks like he's taking a slightly different approach. But that's fine.
Still works.
still just massacring that elevator. And Zoodark is not far behind at all. He's activating that elevator. He's about to hit that first fight. And we got Chakasura is going down to this grind spot now. Now we're going to see how much he grinds here. And this always makes a big difference in every race we watch. It's how much grinding we see here. And when you catch up with the others on the elevator. Meanwhile, holy crap, we got Zelfer is just beat Magus.
He got his wood sword.
I'd be tempted to just use it, or at least equip it. Oh, the Chrono already comes with one, so it's truly useless. Wow.
Might as well drop the mop.
That's right. Where's the mop?
Where's the mop?
Where's the mop? Hashtag where's the mop? Yeah, as I suspected.
Our one hit point Dino Tail.
Yep. Everyone's just plowing through that elevator. Everyone who's there, that is. Ooh, we got a nice skip from Azrael there.
Can you do it again? It's not an easy skip. Oh, he got hung up.
Yeah, it's not easy. It is not easy. 1 for 2 is very respectable, though. So we'll see how Zudo does here. He got his first one.
Oh, he got out?
Got the second one. So
there's the catch-up.
Definitely saved about 5 to 10 seconds there from running away. And look at how close they are now. Oh my goodness. This could really come down to...
It's going to come down to it. It
just
is.
Team composition. I mean, Zudo went with Frog.
I think it'll come down to execution.
Yeah, a little bit of both. A little bit of both. Maybe. Chakasura is still grinding. That's fine. We'll figure out when that... You know, I think now we have to look at Zelfer versus Chakasura a little bit.
Well, their levels are pretty much the same. Azrael's all 31s. Pseudo is all 30s. So there's a 1 level difference.
Oh, wow. Double
with 131.
That's a pretty good roll.
Right.
They're gonna slap you around a little bit, but geez, you can do as much damage as you want.
It's a double yuck.
We got Azrael trying to cast Boogie. Didn't seem to do much. I don't think they're weak to status effects.
I wonder if he did that out of curiosity.
I would have done the same thing.
Well, now we know.
Because normally, if if you're fighting the twin golems here, as you're normally supposed to do, if you cast Boogie on them, it's a free fight. They stop gets cast on them, and you can just have your day. They do nothing after that. So it looks like Chakasura is still grinding. Again, that's fine. I'm really interested in seeing where Zelfer catches up here.
And he stops grinding right here.
Now, yes, Chaco is done grinding. Is Zelfer going to grind it all?
Nice!
Yeah, boy, even that that needle attack, it's supposed to be his
28.
Yeah. Come on. Just finish them already. This shouldn't be this hard, boys.
When you're fighting him and you only have 100 hit points and he hits you for 28, that means something.
There we go. Azrael, oh, and Zoroark both. Just about in the same amount of time there.
Wow.
They are essentially tied now for first. Azrael and Zoroark are going to move on to that Lavo Shell fight. At this point, we are in the final boss gauntlet. And we're going to watch Chocosura's screen as well, and Zelfer especially, because I'm very interested to see where his extra levels are going to go here. I don't
1 second difference in beating Yakra.
I think there actually is a way you can save time on that new who stands in your way. You should like flick your controller in certain ways and he actually jumps sooner. I don't know exactly how it works, but you can save like a couple of seconds on that. It actually looks like Azrael might have done that here, because they were closer right before this. But now we're going to the Lavo Shell fight, and, you know, you got a couple options here. You either obliterate him or you die. And even if you die, you can always go back and crash the Epoch into the shell. It's going to waste a bunch of time, but I've seen it happen in races before, so we'll just have to see what happens here.
Zelfer not grinding.
Zelfer not grinding at all. That's kind of what I expected.
It's just going to come down to execution. I'm thinking between Azure and Pseudo.
Yeah, it could be a little bit of luck too. Like if their Lavoses roll differently, you know, if you see more slaps on one side than the other.
Right.
Typically this shell fight is like pretty straightforward. You just want to do as much damage as you can, and you will get a bit of information there, like when you get cast that status effect spell, or when Lavos casts it on you, you will learn what that status effect is, and it will carry.
Oh no!
Ooh, we see a green dream there. Did a green dream just bring him back to life?
Yes. And
we need to be very careful here. Azrael is defeat. Oh no! Oh, this doesn't look good at all.
Nope.
Oh goodness gracious! Well, Azrael is headed on. Wow, into the core. Zoroark, unfortunately, has perished.
Might have
To
to
the
crush
shell.
Epoch. But he has to wait out the cutscene.
Gotta wait out the cutscene. I would be.
It looks like he's waiting it out instead of resetting. So
I would reset, I think, here, but maybe. Ooh, I don't know. Jeez, this can
know.
sometimes be can be better. Meanwhile, Chocosura is on the Golem Twins here. He's going to head into the shell fight very soon. So now Chocosura is probably ahead of Zoroark. Wow. This race got weird.
real quick.
Zoroark might also, you can do a bit of shopping here if you need to. We'll see if he does. He didn't save. You do want to save. You want to save there. Because once you... because when you crash into the shell, it will take away your save point. Oh no, okay, never mind. He went to the end of time. I'm tripping. Alright, cool. He's saving here. He's saving at the end of time. And from here we go. Okay. You do want to save before you start this new cutscene, though.
At least he knew better.
Yes. I mean, it won't matter if you don't die, but if you do die, it will matter a lot.
And then you kick yourself.
So yeah, Azrael's on the Lavos fight here. It'd be nice if we could switch audio. I'm not sure if that's possible. We'll just have to wait for Chakasura to get to Lavos music. But honestly, it looks like Azrael had not that much trouble. I was mostly looking at Pseudo-Arc's screen.
Ah, that's how you switch the music. Okay.
I don't think it'll actually switch the... Yeah.
Did it switch?
It just shows you whose music is on. That was a nice try, though. That was a nice try. Yeah. So we should be through this Lavos fight pretty soon. We're gonna have Pseudo-Arc right behind, because he is now gonna start the same fight that Azrael's in right now.
You can still come down to Lavos core.
Oh, it really could. I mean,
it didn't happen last week. Everyone went through that without any issue.
Oh, and it looks like the status effect is slow, is what I'm seeing here. And also, so Frog I would bring in here, like he has strong physical, especially if you have that Grand Leon. Ooh, doesn't look like he does. No, he does. Does he? No.
No, nobody grabbed it.
No Grand Leon, but well, at least he has that heal, and Robo has heal too. He can cast Heal Beam, but you want to feed him magic tabs in order to make it good. So that could be a
nipple
really
beams.
That could be nipple beams away. But yeah, Frog I would maybe only use in place of Robo if you didn't give Robo magic tabs. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Alrighty, Root. Go. Azrael's fighting Lavos now. Opening up at the Dark Matter. Nice. Dark Matter into a triple kick on the left bit and an Uzi punch. So we get rid of that left bit. That's a really good play. And the center bit has taken damage here. Now we're facing Grandstone. So we want to get rid of that center bit right away, as soon as possible here.
And not going for it.
Not going for it. Maybe that... Okay, we'll see what happens.
Maybe he's counting hit points? No.
If he gets hit with that grand stone, he's going to suffer a lot of damage here.
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't have any shields up.
See that cursor going back and forth, deciding who he's going to hit. Oh! Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Yeah, so we did see one, well, Magus is down. It's not that surprising. Actually, Ayla and Robo both have like decent defense to start with, but yeah, it's not too surprising to see Magus go down there. It looks like he is only interested in winning, though.
Right?
After all that, he's just still going after that right hit.
Oh, and the third bit's back. Or the second bit's back.
Yeah, we'll see if... Okay, okay.
Chuck goes into Lavos.
Yeah, Zelfer as well is now on the shelf fight. I've been really hooked on Azurkale's screen here,
Right.
but they're all fighting Lavos now. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, Zelfer caught up pretty quick. He's coming into
Wow, he got
the
rid
shell
of
now.
that quick.
Yeah, that was. He might pass up Choco here pretty soon. He goes the same speed. Blazing through the menu. Just muscle memory there.
And Azurkale just keeps doling out the damage on that right bit, just like savage attacks, like non-stop. He is certain that he can kill this thing. Oh my goodness. Now we're Theodoric heading into that core fight. I'm gonna see if he gets that menu glitch. It's almost always useful. I'm gonna say always useful.
Center bits come back.
And Azurkale just doling out damage with that triple kick non-stop. He is done.
Nice.
He is done this seed. What a performance by Azurkale, especially on the home stretch here. Oh my goodness, that Lavos fight was beautiful.
Very good fight.
So, okay, Choco's going right in now to the core fight as well. And Zeroark just
Zelfer's not far behind him.
they're really not far behind. Oh my goodness.
Magus got steamrolled.
Yeah, it's always unfortunate when you have to use a revive on someone who died because, you only get that 50 HP back. It's much better to use a life spell.
Oh, Choco. Ouch.
That's a big... Zelfer picking up that menu glitch. I think everyone got that menu glitch. That's what I'd love to see.
Right?
Again, Chakasura just going for that AoE, even though he's gonna eat that counter.
Over on Pseudo's screen, everybody got chaos except Frog. Haley got stopped.
Ouch. It's a good thing he has heals for that. That's
Right.
You gotta have heals in your inventory, man. You gotta do that.
And a half hit point attack.
Oh, and now we have all three racers here who are left. They're all on Lavos. And we're just gonna have to see what happens here. We had races before where, God forbid, if you die to Lavos, you have to fight him again. And I hope that doesn't happen to anyone. I haven't watched any of these races in advance. I don't know what's going to happen, so...
Jeez. The amount of damage Zelper can put out.
Yeah, he is catching up just through damage alone, I would say. He has been doing that for a while. It's like Chagosura finally has that shield up on Magus. That's a good choice. Oh, but he still died.
Right?
Oh. Yeah, you got to do what you can. You got to get that triple kick out when you can, and we're not seeing strong dual techs from any screen this whole race. It just has to do with the team composition. If we had more Luca, Chrono, maybe Marl in the mix, we'd see a little more dual tech. But as of now, it's like triple kick is probably the best way to kill this thing.
Zelfer. Oh!
Whoa! Choco and Zelfer at the same time.
Wow!
That might have been a tie.
It was.
It's a little out of sync with our race time here on the clock here, but geez, Zelfer really caught up there. Oh my god.
Wow. All planned. Zelfer was technically first by like less than half a second. So you got to push that out to eight digits. Wow.
Yeah, that's incredible. I've never seen a tie like that before in my life. Like, Zelfer was going so fast, afterburners on, and just finished at the same time. It was incredible. And there we go. Zito Arc's got him down. This is all around a very solid race. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Goodness. Can't even say words right now.
And everyone finished within a minute. Minute and a half.
Well, that was week 6 of the ladder async, or the async ladder, however you want to say it. I believe there's 10 weeks total, so you know what, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 4 more to go, and every Sunday we're going to be bringing it to you.
Hopefully at a slightly earlier time.
I hope the later time worked for most people, but it was unfortunate. It was a little later, but you know, I live on the West Coast, so it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, 2 weeks for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm not sure if we're doing the Thanksgiving and Christmas weekends or not.
Isn't this Thanksgiving weekend for Americans? I don't know. I don't live in that country, so I don't know.
It's this coming Thursday?
Oh, okay. Well, happy Thanksgiving then if we're not going to have a stream. Yeah. Well, thanks Silverneo82. Thanks Meon for streaming this, and thank you Azrael Chakasura, Zito Arc, and Zelver for racing.
Thanks for having me. It was great to be back again.